If you're a beginner in editing videos or you're wondering if Adobe Premiere Pro is the right editing software for you, then stick around because I will be doing an overview of this editing tool, how the workspace looks like, and which tools you need to know as a beginner to get you started editing your videos. And we're going to start right after this intro. What's good, creators? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for hanging out with me on another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Mark, and I'm here to share some tips and tools to get you started with your online content. So if you're interested in taking photos or creating videos, consider subscribing. Now, before we get started, I just want to let you know that this is not a tutorial on how to use Premiere Pro. This is more like an overview on what the software looks like. Now, if you're not familiar with Adobe Premiere Pro, it's a subscription-based video editing software that you can use to put together your videos. What that means is that you'll have to pay monthly or annually to use this software. From the recording of this video, the current plan is about $20 a month, and it looks like Adobe Premiere Rush comes with it, which is another video editing software that you can use with your phone, tablet, or desktop. I actually did an overview of Premiere Rush, so if you want to check it out, you can click the link up here or down in the description box. In my opinion, if this is your first time editing videos ever, you can try Premiere Rush first, or you can try some other video editing apps on your phone. But if you're planning on getting Adobe Premiere Pro as your main editing tool, then let me show you the workspace. All right, so here's your workspace. You can actually change how this workspace looks depending on what you want to focus on. But for this video, we're going to stick around with the editing workspace. So the first thing we're going to look at is that panel right there at the bottom right. This is your project panel bin, which is basically where you're going to have all your media files. This is where you can find and organize your files when you import them to the software. There are other tabs on this panel, but what I want to show you is the effect tab right here. This is where you can find your filters, transitions, and other effects like this one that you can add to your media files to give it that extra oomph when you're editing. The next panel we're going to look at is this source panel to my right. This panel is basically where you can preview your selected clip or audio before putting it on your timeline or sequence. You can also find the effect control tab here. This is where you can resize, position, and control whatever effects you applied on your clip. Now, the next one we're going to go over is the tools panel. The tools that I mostly use is the selection tool, which is basically your main cursor tool. This will help you select any of your media files and move around the workspace. The other tools that I mostly use are the razor tool, which cut or split the clip in the timeline, the ripple edit tool, which is used to close the gaps between the clips when you edit them, and the text tool, which add text to your clip. And the last panel, of course, is the timeline panel, which is down there. This is where you perform the majority of your editing work. You can add or change properties and positions of the clips. You'll see that it's actually split in the middle, which separates your video clips to your audio clips. You can add additional channels and layer them on top of one another. Now, this workspace can be customized to however you like. You can add more panels like this Lumetri scopes here, where you can color correct and color grade your clips. So, is Premiere Pro the video editing tool for you? In my opinion, Premiere Pro is user-friendly enough for both beginners who's starting out with video editing to the more advanced Hollywood editors. It has a lot of features and easy to learn effects that you can apply to your videos, whether it's for your home videos or for YouTube. Now, if you just want to do some simple edits and don't really want to pay monthly, and if you don't mind editing on your phone, then you could try to use some free editing apps for mobile devices. There are some disadvantages on that because some of those will either have a watermark or they limit the size so that you can export. But those are good to get into video editing to get a basic idea. I'll do a quick video in the future on some tools you need to know when editing. Let me know in the comment section below if you're interested. Now, if you guys want to check out some cinematic sequences that are edited using Premiere Pro, then you could check out the playlist right here. And if you're interested in other tutorials, you can check out the playlist right here. So if you guys find this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to get notified when I'm back online again. I'll be making more Premiere Pro and Premiere Rush tutorials in the future, plus some apps that you can use on your mobile phone to get you started with your online content. Well, thanks for hanging out with me again. Till then, keep being creative, keep getting inspired, and I'll see you on to the next one. Peace.